Hey YouTube, Luke here. Just wanted to do a quick review for you on the Streamlight Protac HL, stands for high lumen. Really nice flashlight. I got it a few days ago and I was kind of torn between a few different models when I bought this one. I decided to go with this because of the price point. I was looking at the Surefire, the Fury, there's the Fury Defender and Tactical and those things. They were a little closer to the 100 mark no matter how you looked at it. Well, the Protac was 65 bucks on Amazon. Decided to go this route because it was 600 lumens versus the 500 on the Fury. And on a couple of the reviews I read that you could actually see the pulsation in the light because of the frequency that the electronics use in it. I just want to squash that. That's not actually true. I mean, unless you've got a really keen eye on low, you can't tell that it's flickering. So if you've watched those reviews, if you read that, I don't think that's true. This is a really great light. I'll tell you a little bit about it here. Comes in a, little typical clamshell packaging, nothing special to speak of. A little cardboard insert in here, and this is what you have as far as instructions. There's a little detail feature menu right on the top right here. It tells you a little bit about the light, but then when you open this up inside, you got two languages. Of course, we all need the French, so up here at the top we actually have English. It tells you a little more about the specifications right here. But then it gives you some brief instructions on how to use the different options on this flashlight. Now I say options because this actually is capable of doing more than just turning on and off. If you don't know much about this, I'm going to help you understand it. Real quick though, this is the light. It comes with a nice little holster. It's a belt holster. You can Velcro it right onto your belt or anything of that nature. Opens up with Velcro, real thick, Kevlar, denier fabric, whatever you want to call it. But the light itself, if we take a look at it right here, it says Streamlight Protac HL right on the side. They all have their own serial number, which is kind of nice. And one thing I thought was interesting, I know that LEDs can get a little warm, but I didn't know they were capable of getting hot. Well, if you look right here, there's actually a logo on the side that says hot. Careful. So that was my first clue that this thing was probably going to be pretty bright. So anyway, take off the back cap here, typical like any flashlight, nice tight fit, good threads. There's an O-ring seal on there. It actually comes greased. Usually I'll put some Vaseline on my light O-rings, that way it keeps the water out a little better, keeps them from rusting. This came with it. Batteries slide out really smoothly. It looks like a pretty tight fit. Machined stainless or aluminum down here in the center. Really nice flashlight. Came with two Duracell Ultras. Throw those back in. Push button switch on the back here. It's actually a multiple position switch. What you can do is you can hit it one time for high. You can hit it two times for low. Or I'm sorry, two times for strobe. That's the factory setting. And you got 1, 2, 3 times for low. Holds it on a low light setting. Now you can actually change this. It's called a 10-click setting. So I don't know how to describe this and more to explain it to you. Take your finger and you press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You hold it and it turns off. So you press it 9 times, on the 10th time you hold it and the light shuts off. That changes the operation of the flashlight. Now there's 3 different operations to this flashlight and they're all listed on the menu there. Basically what it is the first one that it comes with is 1 click is high, like I just showed you, 2 clicks is strobe, and I just changed it so it's not going to show you. The second setting is high only. That's why when I hit it once it's high, 1, 2 it's high, 1, 2, 3 it's high. So once you press the switch 10 times it goes to the second setting, which is always high. Now I can do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it and it shuts off. Now what I have here is the first setting is low, the second setting, 2 clicks, is high. There's no strobe feature. So to get back to the factory default, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. There it is. Now I've got high, I've got strobe, and I've got low. There's the low. So, really nice build on the flashlight. I'm going to skip over all that other stuff. I think I've explained enough. It's got an anti-roll head here. There's some machine flats on there so it doesn't roll away from you. Got a really nice belt clip. It's built really well. Clips on there really nicely. It's flat and matte. Doesn't look like it's going to scratch or rust. The end isn't quite like the Fury Defender, but it does have a few grooves around it, so you know it's a little bit aggressive on the front end there. It's not completely smooth, which is nice. It's got an all glass lens as opposed to polycarbonate or something like that. So nice knurlings along the side here, easy to hold on to. Again, you know, doesn't roll away. But this thing is sick bright. The first thing I did when I got it is I was putting the batteries in, and you know, we all tend to look into the flashlight first time you get it, human nature. So I look into it and I look up. Now granted, this is daytime. I look up and I can't see anything. I've got 2 huge white spots in my eyes. And I thought, you know, this is normal if you look at a light bulb or something like that. But then it didn't go away. It stayed that way for like 5 minutes. So this really crushed my night vision. I mean, even during the daytime, you know, I still had white spots. At nighttime, if you were to blind somebody with this, they'd be all done for 10 minutes. I mean, you couldn't see anything in the dark. So definitely useful, you know, even for personal protection, self-defense, anything like that. Let me just give you, I'll show you here. If you look at the lighting on the table, if I shine this light on it, look at how it dims the camera down. It almost blacks everything else out just to compensate for the light. That's how bright it is reflecting into the camera. There it is, it comes back. Now if I shine this into the lens, it's kind of a joke, but it's just absolutely insane. Now there's no possible way right now, because it's light outside, that I can show you exactly, you know, what this flashlight looks like in the dark. If you can tell by the video quality, I kind of messed up the iris in my camera by shining this light straight into it. So my camera doesn't know to recolor my skin, so it's really red actually now that you look at it. What I want to do is go ahead and recommend this flashlight. At the price point of 65 bucks, this thing is great. I don't know how the battery life is going to be because I haven't used it enough yet, but I can tell you it's bright enough that it doesn't matter. And on the low setting, it's supposed to get like some 8 hours or something, so you know, I don't have a problem. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 18 hours. So I don't think I'll have an issue there. Waterproof up to 1 meter, really built well, solid, doesn't make any noise when you shake it. You know, sometimes the batteries are loose. So this is a super nice flashlight. I'll get more use out of it and let you know more about it, but I think to save 40 bucks, I'd skip over the Fury and go with this for sure. It's got a few more options, seems built equally as well. I have no reason to think that you should go with the Fury otherwise. So that's it. Just want to do this review for you. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. And thanks again for watching. Take care.